What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a super nice day in Missouri. I'm out here in short sleeves. This is not going to be like this tomorrow because today might be 50, tomorrow's going to be like 15. So wanted to get out here real quick and take you guys through a couple of things. I am going to take the S550 out to the DMV to go ahead and get it tagged and get my taxes paid and all that good stuff. But the real purpose of this video is we need to discuss what I'm going to do to the car. So I'm thinking about the first 5 things that I want to do to the car. Some of them I've already decided, but some of them I want your help deciding. So I'm thinking about the first 5 things that I want to do to the car. Some of them I've already decided, but some of them I want your help deciding. So first thing is, if you were watching the video where I purchased the new 2020 base model S550, you know I'm probably not a fan of those stock 18-inch wheels. They've got to go one way or the other. But what am I going to do? I don't know. So I'm really undecided. So I seen a good deal come across on Marketplace, negotiated with the guy, and I picked up a set of 20-inch factory wheels. They're off a premium GT. I think they were putting these on maybe in 17, 18. Really nice wheel. Still has good gears on it with probably 70% of the tread life left in them. I think they're 265s. They're really nice wheels, and I like them. They already have the TPMS in them. And speaking of that, I'm just learning about S550s. I've always been a Fox body guy. If you'll comment down in the comment section, let me know, do these things just auto learn? Because I know the TPMS is still in these, but do I have to like take it somewhere or do one of those little learning things to where I got to program it? I don't know. You guys comment down and let me know what you think. So I'm either going to take these wheels, and I've got 3 options for you guys. Actually 4 options that I'm trying to decide what to do. And based on your comments will depend on what I decide to do. So let's show you these wheels right over here. See what you think. Stock 20s, almost mint. I think the only one that actually has any damage on it was this one right here, and you can see right there. But they're good looking tires and wheels, man. Nice good gears on there. So I could take these just that as they are. They're kind of a charcoal finish. They look great, but I really like black. So we've got this option. And guys, before we go any further, you need to know how much I paid for these. Bought the whole set for $600. Man, you can't beat that. And I'm always looking for a bargain, okay? So there's that. So are they my ultimate pick for wheels and tire combo? No. And the reason why is I really wanted a staggered setup. And I think these are 8.5 inches wide square setup. So I want black and I want staggered. So, but for one heck of a deal, I'm willing to compromise. Probably just like you guys are. If I can get a really good deal, that may take away some of the want to for another wheel and tire package. So here's option 2. You guys make sure you comment down below. So option 1, stick with these just like they are. Option 2, I paint these black on the video and do a how-to video on how to paint a wheel and tire combo. Okay, I like that idea too, but I also like them the way they are. So that's option 2. So this is by far my least expensive route at this point, because I already have clear. I just have to go buy some black base, and I wouldn't have to buy very much black base at all. So I might add another $40–50 to the total expense of putting these on, not unless I go get them programmed or buy one of those little programmers. So today is such a nice day. I've got the Mustang, poor babies. Both of my Mustangs are stuck out outside right now because everything inside the shop is all consuming of 57 Chevy. I'm ready to get these things kind of put back together a little bit, at least where I can get my cars back in the shop. So as you can see, the new one, since it is partially outside of the lean-to, is under a cover. We'll get this other, and my poor Fox body, it's just back there being all lonely. So let me get this cover off and I'll get the car pulled out, and we'll kind of talk about what options 3 and 4 will be. Now, I don't think I'd be right if I didn't do a cold start, and it's been days since this thing has been started. So let's talk about options 3 and 4. There are 2 wheel and tire packages that LMR offers that I really like for the S550. And one of them is this option. The other option would be the Performance Pack 2 replica wheels, which are 11s out back and 10s up front. Now, I really like those. I really like them, but I don't like the price. I'm not 100% sure if I like them that much more than the 5 spokes. I really don't. I like the size of them better. I do like the 10 and 11 inch staggered size, but I don't necessarily like the wheel. And those are a 19 inch versus a 20, and I really like the way a 20 looks on an S550. So I've got some decisions to make, and I need you guys to help me make them. Let's go get in the car, we'll get buckled up, and we'll head to town, get ready to go get the license plates on this car, and we'll talk about the other options. All right, boys, I'm saddled up. It's time to head to town. I think it'd be worth showing you. I love where I live right here, but I kind of live out in the sticks, and the road has deteriorated ever since we have moved here. We've lived here for about 11 years. I drive like 2 miles an hour down my road in certain areas, which is a lot. All right, guys, so here is coming out of my road the back way, and I'm immediately right here. I hit gravel. And this is off and on, again, gravel for the rest of the road. And it's way worse going back the other way. But as you guys can see, it is beautiful where I live, but I certainly live out in the sticks. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, this thing puts a smile on my face every time I drive it. Now, the thing is I still haven't put my foot in this thing yet. I've only got 463 miles on this thing still. Now, I've drove it spiritedly, but I have not drove it to its fullest potential. But just keeping it, I don't think I've got this thing over 4,500 RPMs. This thing don't really come alive till after 4,500 RPMs. I think your max horsepower and torque ratings are between 6,000 and 6,500 RPMs on these cars. But yeah, I can't wait. I'll tell you, the rev matching is addictive, because every time you go to downshift in this car, that's right. I don't know if you can hear that good, but these cars, the stock exhaust on these cars is amazing. So I'm really deciding. So let's talk a little bit about maybe what I should do next. So we've talked a little bit about wheels and tires, and I'd love your feedback on those options. Now, I have already bought 2 things that are still in the box for this car. I bought them right off the bat, and I got them from LMR, and I ordered a cat skin leather kit for this car that I've got still in the box, and I also ordered SVE lowering springs. that's it. That's all I bought. So those are things that are going to happen. So yes, the car is getting lowered, and it's getting lowered on a budget. And I'm getting a leather equipped car also on a budget, because I think the leather cost right at about, I think it was a little under $600 with a coupon. So now we've talked about upgrade 1, wheels and tires, upgrade 2, springs, upgrade 3, leather. So let's talk about the rear wing. So I am more than likely, unless you guys overwhelmingly tell me to go with the stock wheels just like they are, that are the 20s that I picked up, and I may still even do it even if I do those, I want a black wing on the car. This car has a really puny stock wing, and I'd almost rather it be no wing versus that wing. And I really like the GT350 track pack, not the big wing, but it's the track pack. I think it might be the GT350R track pack wing replica. That's not a really obnoxious wing, but it looks nice, and you can get those in black. I was looking at those on American Muscle, and they're like $209, and I'm sure I could probably pick up a coupon. The other thing I'm really debating, and this is a really big debate, because I really do like the way the car sounds, and if I want something that sounds obnoxious, I'll go drive the Fox body, because that car is obnoxiously loud. I like the way the car sounds, but I'd like just a little bit more, but I'm scared to change it. So if you guys, I really want to probably keep all the stock cats and the exhaust right now, the mufflers. But from my understanding, if you do a resonator delete, which those things are, I don't know, like 15, 20 pounds, so you get to shed some weight, which is something I need to do, it really kind of livens the car up a little bit from a sound perspective. So you guys let me know what you think about doing that. Also, what do you think about doing the wing? Or what kind of wing do you suggest? I'm pretty sure I want to do black. I would say that's probably going to be a non-negotiable. I've looked at them that are painted color-wise, and I like them, but I really like the way the black just stands off, and more than likely we're going to put black wheels on the car, and I really think that just ties everything together. Difference between driving an S550 and a Fox body, they're both super fun cars to drive. The best way I could describe the difference between an S550 Mustang and a Fox body Mustang would be steak and ribs. Man, I love to eat steak, and guess what? I love to eat ribs. I love steak and ribs. Ribs, they're the Fox body. They're a little more messy. They're fun to eat. They're still satisfying, but they're a little bit more rough. Now steak, especially a really fine cut of steak, is still great to eat, but it's a little bit more refined dining experience. I love a great steak that is medium, and that would be what I would call the S550. So guys, I just wanted to take you just for a ride on this car. I haven't even had it out enough to get the break-in 1,000 miles. We'll do a full walk around on this car. I wanted to do this quickly because I really wanted your feedback, because I'm going to be ready to order some stuff. And the wheels and tires, I got to make a decision there, because these stock ones, they got to go. So guys, don't forget to put it in the comment sections. What do you think I should do with the car? I would love your input, and I'll let you guys help me decide. For now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.